All right, guys, I am sorry I'm not going to be here today. My oldest son has flu A, so he caught what a lot of you are now getting. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to be here Friday, but I will not make any promises. I just hope that he gets better, and I hope nobody gets sick in my classes. So you don't fall behind, you're still going to have your science test Friday, even though I'm not here. But to help you answer the questions, I'm literally just going to read it and help give you the answers because tomorrow's going to be a crazy day with third grade play. I don't know if Miss Sanders and them are switching early, so just make sure you get this done first. All right. So a part of soil with a rich mixture of decomposing plants and animals is humus. Remember that is called humus. US. Okay. So make sure you're getting those in there. All right. So these are all the correct answers that I'm giving you. I'm not going to have time to go over every single one of them because one, it's 9:30 at night, and I don't want to. I want you to have the correct answers. All right. It says turning off lights and recycling are examples of conservation. Because remember, conserving means you're saving. They're trying to save water, trying to save electricity, and everything else, and makes the power bills cheaper too. So your parents will appreciate that as well. I don't know what that just happened. Huh. Cool. A mixture of minerals, air, water, and humus is soil. Soil is just a mixture of everything. And I really don't know why my words keep going back and forth and then popping out. That's weird. I don't know why my computer keeps doing that. Well, soil goes there. Number 4, garbage on the land and chemicals in the air are types of pollution. When you think pollution, just think of Bugaloosa. You'll see that paper mill every time you go, and it smells real bad. Oh, now I can move it. There we go. To grow, plants need water, light, and nutrients. They need nutrients to help them grow. It's pretty much like your food. You need nutrients to help you grow, either tall or wide. Like for Mr. Bird, it is now wide. I'm no longer getting tall. Okay. So make sure you have that. I am moving on. I'm going to erase these, but you can pause the video to get them. These will go a little bit faster because I'm just going to have to circle them. But I do need to erase these. All right. Fill in the letter choice that best answers the question. Which is a source of renewable energy? Remember, renewable energy means it can be used over and over again, or you can use it more than once. Coal, once you use it, it's gone. Natural gas, once you use it, it's gone. Oil, once you use it, it's gone. The only thing that we will continuously have on this list is wind, like solar energy and water. Number 7, how can you reduce your natural resource? Let's see. How can you reduce your use of natural resources? Okay, so place your empty cereal box in the recycling bin. Well, that's not reducing, that's recycling. Well, that's a good thing. That's not something that you reduce. Place your lunch in a reusable box instead of a paper bag. So that would be the correct answer B, because you're reducing things. You're just using one lunch box instead of a paper bag, which y'all are pretty good with. I don't really see anybody bring a different paper bag every day. So number 6 is D. 7 is B. Or pause if you need to, but I do have to erase it and move on. All right. Number 8. Hector wants to put some soil in a pot that will drain water quickly. Which soil particle would be the largest part of the soil? So we said which one of these was the largest? Clay is the smallest. Humus is a mixture of decomposed animals and plants. But sand was the largest. Think when it says drain water quickly, just think of the beach. There's lots of sand at the beach, and the water moves in and out of it very easily because the sand is very large. Even though it's tiny for us, on the grand scale of things, sand is large. Okay? Number 9 at the bottom. Make sure you pay attention and don't go to the right column. The graph below shows the percentage of aluminum cans that are recycled, like Coke and root beer cans and stuff like that. Which best explains the data in the line graph? The number of the number of increasing recycling bins. Here, I'll make that bigger so you can see it, although it's in your book. So right here it says percent recycled, and each year it's getting higher and higher and higher. So it says that the number of recycling bins increasing. the number of cans being recycled, the percentage of cans recycled is increasing, or the number of people recycling cans? Well, if you look at this word right here, it says percent. And this is the only answer that has percent. It's the percent of cans that are being recycled. Okay? So correct answer is C. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Mr. Bird is tired. So C. Number 9 is C. All right, let me zoom back out. Number 10. Tyrone wants to make sure his soil is mostly clay particles. What should he look for? Should he look for soil that will dry out quickly, soil that will be heavy and sticky, soil that will feel slippery when wet, or soil that wouldn't have small particles when he can see? Well, remember, if you ever dig in clay, it's very heavy, it's very hard to dig in, and it can be sticky. Okay, we did talk about that in our book. Which is an example of reusing? Carpooling to soccer practice? No, but you are reducing. Carpooling just means you're riding with somebody else. Turning off lights when not in use. Again, that's reducing, not reusing. Reducing means you use less. Taking cloth bags to the grocery store to carry groceries back home. That would be reusing. That way you don't use a plastic bag every day, although we are recycling them here. Bringing the cloth bag to Walmart or Sam's or wherever you shop would be better because you're using less plastic bags. The correct answer for 11 is C. And number 12, let me erase all that. Come on. What? All right. Number 12, Abby and her family collected newspapers in the bin below. Which word best describes what they are doing? Look at that symbol. You should know what that means. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This bin is not a nutrients bin. It's not a pollution bin. It's not a renewing bin. It is a recycling bin because they're collecting old papers and reusing them. We're going to recycle them. So the correct answer to that is C. Just like we do by the boys' bathroom, we recycle old bags and we give them to some people that can reuse them for other things, like making mats for homeless people or things like that. Which is an effect of burning fossil fuels? Conservation, pollution, recycle, or using? Well, it's not conservation. You're not saving anything. You burn as much as you can. Correct answer is pollution. Think, wow, ooh, don't do that. Correct answer is pollution. Just think of the paper mill. That is burning a whole bunch of fuels. Yes, it gives people a lot of jobs, but it's polluting the air. And that's why it stinks so badly. G. Gorlow. I apologize. I'm sorry. Guy Gorigo made the soil model below, which names the top layer in his drawing? Bedrock, silt, subsoil, or topsoil? Well, it says the top layer. Top layer right here. And the top layer of the soil is topsoil. Very good. See, I'm pretty sure if y'all just study your vocabulary words, y'all going to be so easy in this test on Friday. I promise you. All right. Why is loam the best kind of soil for plants? Well, loam is very rich in nutrients. That's what plants need to grow. Okay, so loam is very rich in nutrients. Make sure you go back in your book and read what loam is exactly. We talked about it. It has some humus in it. All right. Which resource is a fossil fuel? Well, fossil fuels is what's made over time. We cannot make fossil fuels. We can make paper. We make firewood by cutting down trees. We don't make the sun, but that does give us renewable energy. But fossil fuel, once we burn it, it's gone. And that is A, coal. Once we use that energy, it is gone. 17, look at the picture below. What are these examples of? So look at that. Let's see. It says a dump truck and a factory are both sending out smoke. So you have the smoke like the paper mill coming out, and you have exhaust and fumes come from dump trucks. And they're even dumping into water. So this is a picture of, yes, pollution. Good job, Jet. See, I told you get it right. Kaylee, you got yours wrong. All right, just picking. All right, next page. It says, look at the drawing below. What process is shown in this drawing? You know what? I don't think I'm going to do this because this has more to do with the last lesson. Well, I will give you the answer to this. I'm just going to say You do not have to write the answer. I know you're paying attention. Just mark through this with an X. Okay, so I know you're paying attention. Mark 18 and 19 with an X. Just because we're not going to have a question like that on the test. I mean, I honestly think this is the easiest test I'm going to give you. If you just study your definitions, you will ace it. Okay. And I think that's it, guys. Just make sure you get these answers down. You can look through them. Yeah, overall, I think y'all do fine. There's only going to be 20 questions on the test on Friday, and 12 of them are vocabulary. So if you study all your vocabulary words and you know them, you'll make at least a 60. So you just need to get one more question right to pass. So, all right, guys, I will see you hopefully on Friday.